Ryan.
Weather not a concern for today, and a lot of us have been just planning around the weather the last couple of days because it's either too hot or humid, or you got rain chances. Well, we got none of that for today. Ideal. And this is our first day of meteorological fall, which begins on September 1st. Astronomical fall, that's September 22nd. Overall, fall-like temperatures are going to be the story the next couple days. Today, we are waking up to temperatures in the lower 60s and upper 50s, but it is feeling fantastic out because our humidity is lower. Right now, with the visibility tracker, this is our only concern for today. Areas of patchy fog in western Indiana, west of the metro area on I-70, and then also up 69 closer to Muncie. There are some hints at some visibility lowerings there, but overall fantastic. Live look at Carmel. Blue sky on the horizon. Temperatures in the upper 50s, and we're set to have the temperatures today likely right around average. Current conditions, the big difference is our dew points. Dew points in the upper 50s. You can feel that air is so much better as you're headed out the door. It's refreshing. Storm tracker showing why. We had a cold front pass through the area yesterday that brought in some of those light showers we were waking up to, and more of just a wind shift line now getting into northern Illinois and northern Indiana. This is not going to bring rain chances for today, just a shift in our wind direction during the afternoon. Today's forecast, temperatures in the low to mid 80s, similar with our temperatures to yesterday, but the winds out of the northwest a touch breezy, 10 to 15 through the afternoon. Mostly sunny for today, and today's high temperature statewide, 77 in South Bend, 87 in French Lake, 85 in Columbus, and 85 in Bloomington. Most of us pretty close to normal considering the time of year. Tonight, we're into the 50s for most. Northern Indiana would not be shocked if we have a couple locations back into the 40s. And your Labor Day forecast, if you do have Labor Day plans, day off, looking pretty good here. Temperatures in the mid 70s, winds out of the northeast, 5 to 10 miles an hour. But the bigger story is the humidity. It's dropping for today in the pleasant category. Monday and Tuesday, we'll start to see it climb midweek. Nowhere near as bad as what we saw this prior week, just slightly humid. Futurecast, if you are expecting rain chances in this forecast, we don't have many. High pressure system moves in here. Our next chance of rain is along this cold front, which will be arriving by Friday. Out ahead of it, some small rain chances Thursday and Friday, but nothing too significant. Now, while we are pretty quiet here in Indiana, we are watching the tropics. Entering the peak of hurricane season now that we've turned the calendars to September. There are multiple areas in the Atlantic Ocean to watch for development. A low-end chance with the one in the Gulf of Mexico, and then another low-end chance with a wave coming off Africa. But need to watch this system approaching the Lesser Antilles. 40% chance of development enters the Caribbean, which is pretty warm, and may have to watch for that potentially entering the Gulf of Mexico. The next named storm on the list, it's been a bit since we saw our last named storm, which was Ernesto, would be Francine. As we take a look at the Hensley Legal Group 7-day forecast, temperatures looking pretty solid. We'll rebound slightly midweek. Wednesday's our warmest day in the forecast at 84 degrees. I do want to point out with this chance of showers and storms Thursday and Friday, once that front does go by, the Climate Prediction Center is really hinting at below average temperatures for next weekend and beyond. So we begin next weekend, Saturday, temperatures in the low to mid 70s.